Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It's Thursday, July 20th. Chuck Grassley, he's in the news. He just released a Form FD 1023 detailing allegations that Burisma, which is a Ukrainian energy company, I believe, was going to pay $10 million to the Bidens. $5 million to Hunter Biden and $5 million to another Biden. They didn't say who. The FBI has been counseling the House Oversight Committee about this document. This is the one the House Oversight Committee has been hounding the FBI for a while. And basically, it's a form to document an allegation. That's all it is. It's a piece of paper to document it. Nothing's been verified. And then you go through the process of verification. And imagine once you verify it and you get the background information, it goes into a report or some other document. So this document on its own sounds damning, but I could call the FBI and say that Donald Trump has an orange-shaped head and tangerines for toes, and they would document it on that same form. And it makes it no more true than the Bidens were taking millions of dollars from Burisma. That was a horrible example, sorry. Anyway, Chuck Grassley felt the need to jump on the Hunter train and release this. This is purely theater. This is purely for the outrage culture wars train that the Republicans are on. So Chuck Grassley gets the treatment tonight. All right, Chuck, come on down. For entertainment purposes only. Why did Chuck Grassley do this? What's going on with Chuck Grassley? Now, here's a senator that's been in the Senate for like as long as Dianne Feinstein, and he's acting like Devin Nunes or Marjorie Taylor Greene. The moon. Now, they're trying to... It's the mystery of it. It's muddying the waters. I think it's trying to create something where something isn't. And so this document wasn't getting out, so he decided to pull a rookie move. Like, I just described Devin Nunes and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Junior level rookie House members. You've got a senior member of the Republican Senate acting like some childish MAGA House rep. Way to go, Chuck. Slow clap for you. And there he is with that message. He's going forward with the messaging. He's a false friend. He thinks he's doing this to help the United States, but he's just self-serving. Past justice. This document, this information was not verifiable. And the FBI did investigate it. They did look into it, and it was from a reliable source. But the reliable source got the information by talking with somebody else, like once in person and twice on the phone, and couldn't provide any evidence to support the allegations, or what they call the opinion, that was being put forth. So this went into the unsubstantiated pile. Cool story, bro, but you can't prove anything. Current situation, King of Swords. Okay. Jack Smith and the Justice Department are getting ready to charge Donald Trump with the January 6th insurrection, amongst other cases. And I think that's what's driving it here. Guess what? I think a couple videos ago, I said, keep an eye on Congress people who lose their freaking minds over the next week or two. It's probably that one where I'm chuckling about Trump being ready to be indicted for this. Matt Gaetz has lost his mind. Marjorie Taylor Greene has lost her mind. And now we have Chuck Grassley. I believe Lindsey Graham's lost his mind too. Chuck Grassley lost his mind. Wonder why. Entertainment purposes only. If Chuck Grassley had anything to do with January 6th, I could see where he's going to be nervous. And, oh yeah, that's right. I seem to recall Chuck Grassley saying that if Mike Pence couldn't do his duties on January 6th, he would step in and do them. On January 5th, he said that. Why would you feel compelled to say that? Inquiring minds want to know, where's David Pecker when you need him? All right, Chuck. I think Jack Smith has the goods on you too, pal. And throw you another cord of wood on the fire for you, my friend. Give Chuck Grassley 9 months in prison. He'll probably be dead. The guy's so old, his social security number is 5. Okay. Overarching is the Eight of Swords. He's trapped. He knows he's trapped. He's trying to change the narrative to get himself out of a bind that he's in. There's a lot of Republicans in a bind right now because Jack Smith and the Justice card are freaking breathing down their necks. And that Moon card, I'm going to also say it's their secrets about to be revealed, and their secrets are about to take a journey. There's going to be all sorts of sorrow and disappointment and regret. Regret for what they did. Regret for supporting Trump and the January 6th thing. It's going to taint their legacy. And they might even get some jail time on top of it. Endings. Endings. A lot of people are going down for this. You, my friend, are a traitor to this country. And I mean traitor not in the legal sense. I mean it more in the pop culture sense of you did not uphold your oath. You are a false friend. You didn't uphold your oath. You didn't show integrity. You are an enemy to this country. A false patriot. Okay. So that's what's going on with Chuck Grassley. Maybe I'll have a little bit of passion when I actually care, huh? Jiminy. Okay, do I have any follow-ups for Chuck Grassley? Oh, God, I've got all sorts of follow-ups for Chuck Grassley now. Chuck, why didn't you flip, man? Okay, let's ask some real obvious questions here. Is Chuck Grassley concerned about his involvement with January 6th in relation to the Jack Smith case? Is Chuck Grassley concerned about his involvement in the January 6th case? He's got to be. Chuck Grassley, January 6th. All right, come on, Chuck. What do you got? The Empress, maybe Russia too. Is he providing comfort? We got the Fool card. Weariness, Queen of Pentacles, Justice Department underneath. I don't know if there's going to be a connection with him in Russia. I think this is more... Chuck Grassley might be way up in the food chain of people that were involved in January 6th. Beyond the Trump and his lawyers planning stuff, I think he was a willing participant in this, and he's been waiting for the shoe to drop for a while now because of Jack Smith's investigation. He's looking over here like, remember when I was young and foolish and and tried to overthrow the country? Oh, the good old days. I think he thought he was foolish, and he probably provided some support. He provided some support to this overall coup plot that was going on. The Justice Department knows about it. I don't think I'm not seeing anything that suggests he's going to pay a huge price, but let's ask if he paid a huge price. Is he nervous about it? I think with the Empress card, I think he thinks he's probably insulated from the worst of it, but I think he also knows that it'll be career ending for him. I mean, I don't know how many more terms that he can run for. I think he just ran in this last election. He ran in 2020 or ran in 2022. I forget which. And I thought his opponent was going to beat him, but the opponent that he had was actually a really good opponent. Didn't quite get across the finish line, though. Is Chuck Grassley going to have a severe prison sentence? Well, again, like I said, 9 months for him in prison would be... Well, will he be incarcerated? Have charges brought against him? Be indicted. How about this? Will he be indicted? Is he worried about being indicted? All right. There's your sorrow, regret, things happening quickly. Oh, there's your Empress again. Justice card underneath it again. He is going to be implicated for sure. Things are going to be happening at the very, very least. Information is going to come out about his role in this, and he may not suffer much consequences for this. You know, like he isn't go to prison. Did he flip? Possibly. You know, this could be that, you know, he's not going... I don't think he's going to go to jail. I really don't think he's going to go to jail with this card. But things are going to go fast, and I think... I don't think the Supreme Court's going to save him. I think it's just he's been in power for so long that it's like he has to resign. That, you know, I think that's what that is. The information comes out and it looks bad, and then he resigns his position to avoid any further complications. That's what I'm going to go with. That sort of feels right, given his age. And that's kind of how, well, once upon a time, normal politics were. I still think they should be held criminally accountable. But back then, back in the day, something like that happened, you resigned your position. I think that's what's going to happen with Chuck Grassley. Can't happen fast enough. He's trying to muddy the waters. That's all he's doing. And, you know, get people all riled up and to make it look like a witch hunt. But take it to the bank. Chuck Grassley will get his due. He just won't get it the way we want him to get it. But he was involved. He will likely resign. And it looks like, you know, when Jack Smith starts revealing all the details and the indictments from his January 6th, Chuck Grassley's name is going to come up early and often. Okay? So that's my read on that. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.